So at the beginning of this series, we are shown a fighting scene where a righteous master is killing the wicked members of a demonic cult. All the members of the demonic cult are being killed by him because he is a very powerful master. This master's name is Beak Mogul. Master Beak comes there to kill the master of the demonic cult, he only Asura, who is currently the leader of the demonic cult. He only Asura finally reveals himself. Master Beak shouts at him, "So you've finally arrived." He only demon Asura stands on top of a tower, staring at him with a very serious look, and everyone else is terrified upon seeing him because the leader of the demonic cult is a very powerful master. Even the members of the demonic cult consider him a demon god. Then Master Bai says, "Just look, the demon god is standing there alone. Yet his power is so immense that it seems as if the entire demon army is standing with him. Look at his face. His face is like it's made of stone. There is no emotion on his face, no fear, no anger, no mocking expression. He is truly like a legend who conquered the demonic path and before whom all the demonic masters have knelt. Even the righteous path once knelt before him, until I, Master Bai, arrived. And now I have come to defeat this heavenly demon Asura so that I can kill him and free this world from the clutches of the demons. People are so afraid of him that they have started sacrificing humans. And before the entire world, the righteous alliance and all the other righteous people kneel before him. I will kill him. I, Master Bai, swear that I will kill him today." And then he shouts, "Do you want to say your last words, because these are your final moments?" Then Master Bai starts laughing loudly. As he laughs, immense pressure falls upon everyone. They all say, "It seems he is about to use a very powerful martial art." Master Bai says, "I have been waiting for this day. I have cultivated my entire life so that I could become strong enough to kill the demon Asura, and after killing him my name will be known throughout the world and I will become very famous. Just a few more seconds. When our fight begins, I will kill this demon Asura. Now the leader of the demonic cult, your tyranny ends here today because you will die by my hands." The demon cult leader releases his energy and says very calmly, "Please let me go, that is, let me live." Master Bai is shocked and says, "What? He spoke, and what did he say? Let me go. Is he begging for mercy from me?" He says angrily, "What did I come here to hear? I'm facing the supreme ruler and he's telling me to let him go. Doesn't he have any shame?" Then the cult leader says through voice transmission, "You didn't understand me. Please forgive me. Let me leave here. Will you let me go just this once? I don't want to fight you." Master Bai shouts, "No, absolutely not. I won't let you go." The others wonder what's happening. The demon cult leader says, "Please respect my dignity and speak only through voice transmission. Don't speak loudly so that no one knows I'm telling you to let me go." But Master Bai doesn't listen to him and attacks, "To hell with your dignity. I came to kill you and I will kill you. Do you think you can beg for mercy through voice transmission and I'll let you go?" The cult leader draws his sword and says, "Please forgive me now. I told you to let me go. I wasn't saying that for myself but for you." And he attacks. Their swords clash and in just 1 second Master Bai is dead. Initially it seemed like the story was about Master Bai and that he would kill the demonic cult leader. But in reality the demonic cult leader kills him. 22 years later the demonic cult has flourished. The cult leader is now very old. He says, "I don't understand why Master Bai didn't use his strongest skills to kill me. Or perhaps he wasn't that strong after all. But whatever the case, thanks to his favor I've been the leader of the demonic cult for 22 years. I secured my power, I raised my next generation. But alas, I spent my life solely focused on power and martial arts. As a result, my 3 sons, who had become quite strong and skilled in martial arts, fought and killed each other in their struggle to become the supreme ruler. Now only my youngest son remains, the one I didn't allow to learn martial arts." This is where our hero enters, Yu Gang. Yu Gang approaches his father and says, "Father, are you all right?" The cult leader thinks to himself, "I raised him differently. I kept him away from power and martial arts. But after my death I've made all the preparations to make him not the supreme but the ultimate ruler." He walks away, ignoring him. Yu Gang remains standing there, a piece of paper in his hand that he wanted to give them. The others are talking about how only one descendant is left who can become the next cult leader. Yu Gang returns to his room and resumes painting and writing, because he had no interest in martial arts. Just then an elder arrives and says, "Young master, I've come to report I captured a man from the righteous sect and tortured him severely." Yu Gang thinks, "He's here to test me, I should give him the answer he wants to hear." He says, "I kept that criminal in the underground dungeon for 3 days. Then I peeled off all his skin from his tongue to his toes but kept him alive. Then I rubbed salt into his wounds, yet he didn't utter a word. The next day I cut off both his legs and fed them to the pigs. Now on the 3rd day his lower body has been completely eaten, only his upper body is alive but he still isn't speaking. Now tell me, did I torture him properly?" The elder thinks, "Perhaps I was too lenient. The young master is truly terrifying." Yu Gang, feigning anger, shouts, "This was torture. We in the demonic cult do far worse. Go now and torture him even more." The elder, frightened, says, "Yes, young master, as you wish." Yu Gang sits alone, lost in thought. These cult members are all so ruthless. I think I was born into this cult by mistake. I'm not a demon at all. I almost threw up when he was describing the torture. But if I had said it was wrong, the cult master would have flayed me alive. They would think I'm not worthy of being the leader. He looks at the paper he wanted to give his father. The paper reads, "I am not worthy of becoming the next leader of this cult. I don't want to be." But he can't bring himself to give it to them, and he was thinking that he wasn't at all perfect to be a cult leader. especially not the leader of a demonic cult because he was too soft-hearted. All these people were too cruel, and whenever he tried to explain to these people that he wasn't like them, everyone misunderstood him. For example, a few days ago, he was going to throw out the trash and a girl saw him and asked him what he was going to do, so their young master Yu Gang told her that he was going to throw out the trash. As soon as he said that, everyone started making their own assumptions. One of them said, "Young master, what do you mean? Did you encounter some people from the righteous faction on the way whom you're calling trash? Are you going to dispose of them now?" Then another one said, "Yes, I also think he'll take them to the underground prison and chop them into pieces there." While a third one said, "My lord, you are truly worthy of becoming the successor. You will cut and kill the righteous villains." So Master Yu Gang thought to himself, "These fools, I don't know what they're calculating in their heads. I was really just going to throw out the trash." Master Yu Gang said, "I want a normal life, but these people want me to become the leader of their cult, because I'm the last descendant of my father. But how can I just want a normal life, and I'm not cruel like them at all." Now he thought, "That's enough, I have to go and tell my father that I want to leave this place. Send me somewhere else, I'm not fit to be a cult leader." But then the door opened and an elder entered. This elder's name was Swamin Megan. According to our Yu Gang, whenever he's seen this elder, he's always smiling. And he's a very good person because he's been raising him since childhood like an uncle. So after arriving there, Master Swamin says, "Child, you must come quickly. The cult leader's condition is very critical and he's dying." So our young Master Yu Gang sets off to see his father. The next scene shows him walking ahead with a picture of his father, and behind him his father's dead body is being carried in a coffin. They are going to bury him. Yu Gang thinks, "How did all this happen? Everything has gone wrong. I was going to tell my dad that I wanted to leave this place, but now all the responsibility has fallen on my shoulders." Then a flashback shows Master Swamin bringing him into room. Yu Gang asks the doctor, "Doctor, what happened to my father?" The doctor tells him, "Your father is in very bad condition. 22 years ago during his fight with Master Beak he suffered many internal injuries, and he's been fighting them ever since, but today his limit has been reached, he's going to die." The father opens his eyes and says, "My child Yu Gang, you've come." Yu Gang says, "Yes father, I've come, but please don't talk, you're not well." But the father raises his hand and says, "My son, listen carefully to me, I am leaving my legacy to you. From today you are the new cult leader here." Yu Gang says, "No, I'm not ready for this responsibility." But the father takes his last breath right there. Everyone had heard his command, now Yu Gang has become the new cult leader. Yu Gang says, "No, this shouldn't have happened." At night after burying his father, Yu Gang returns to his room and says, "Finally everything is over, something I absolutely didn't want. Now I've been made the new cult leader." As soon as Yu Gang enters his room he feels a strange presence. He says, "Who is this? There's an unfamiliar person in my room." He turns around, a master is standing there. He says, "Please forgive me for suddenly entering your room." Yu Gang asks, "But who are you?" The master steps forward, blocks Yu Gang's meridian points and says, "You must come with me." Yu Gang says, "What did you do to me? Why are you sealing my meridian points?" The master picks him up and says, "I'll tell you later, but for now you must come with me. If you want to live, come with me." The master carries Yu Gang and jumps out the window. Yu Gang thinks, "I can't even scream, my meridians are sealed, what should I do now?" At that moment he sees some people, the leaders of two squads, the Red Ghost Squad and the Yacha Soul Squad. Yu Gang happily shouts, "Please come here, save me." But both squad captains shout, "All guards advance. The young master must be killed, don't leave him alive." Yu Gang is shocked, "What? They're coming to kill me." All the soldiers of the demonic cult surround them. The master draws his sword and says, "Young cult leader, stay close to me, I'll clear the way." He cuts them down like carrots and radishes. Yu Gang is astonished, how did he do all that so easily? Then the master takes Yu Gang and runs away. Red Ghost shouts, "Go after him, Yu Gang must die." Just then Master Swamin stops everyone, "Stop, there. No need to go after him." Red Ghost, "But you said he had to die." Swamin, "He won't come back, he's just a useless child, we can find him and kill him anytime. But killing him now isn't safe because heavenly demon Asura, his father, had already made arrangements. He knew we would try to kill Yu Gang, that's why he had already assigned Pong Shayan to protect him." Swamin, "Yu Gang has escaped from here, but I've also made all the necessary preparations. No matter where he hides, he will surely die. Pong Shayan won't be able to save him. Now everyone dispose of the dead bodies and summon all the elders, it's time to announce the new cult leader." Next scene in the forest, Pong Shayan has taken Yu Gang very far away. Yu Gang shouts, "Let me down now, we've come far enough, no one is chasing us anymore." Pong Shayan puts him down and unlocks his meridian points. "Yu Gang, finally I'm free." Then Pong Shayan kneels before him and says, "Young cult leader, I'm your loyal servant. Your safety is my responsibility, your father entrusted me with this task." Yu Gang says, "Okay, so tell me, were the people who tried to kill me being led by Master Swamin?" Pong Shayan said, "Yes, young master, it was Master Swamin." Yu Gang was shocked, Master Swamin, who was like an uncle to me. But then he also felt happy, "This is perfect, I wanted to leave the sect anyway, now Master Swamin can become the sect leader, I can live a normal life." But then Yu Gang thought, now the Real problem is, how do I get rid of this Pong Shan? This guy won't give up so easily. We saw Yu Gang wondering how to get rid of Master Pong Chan. He just needs to be chased away and then he can live a normal life. Yu Gang tells Master Pong Chan, listen carefully. You're a loyal soldier of the demonic cult and you should be loyal to the demonic cult leader, not me, because I'm no longer the cult leader. You should go and show your loyalty to Master Sum. Now please leave. But Pong Chan says, no, I don't follow such people at all. I only followed the human demon Asura. He was my lord and all his sons and descendants will be my lords just like you are my lord here. Hearing this, Yu Gang wonders, what should I do now? This guy is so strange, he's not leaving. He shouts, stop calling me a cult leader, I'm not a cult leader at all, and you call me your lord and yet you're not even listening to me, you're disobeying my orders. Hearing this, Pong Chan steps forward and says, I made a mistake here. Yu Gang panics, thinking he might be about to attack him. But Pong Chan slams his head against the wall behind him, causing a loud explosion. Yu Gang asks, what are you doing, are you crazy? But Pong Chan keeps slamming his head against the wall again and again, saying, you said I made a mistake so I deserve to be punished, I'll keep banging my head until you forgive me. Yu Gang says, okay fine, stop, don't do this at this time of night. Pong Chan stops and Yu Gang wonders how his dad raised such a monster. What kind of person is this who doesn't understand? Yu Gang says we need to find a guest house where we can rest. We can't stay in these mountains. Then he asks, tell me how much money did father leave you so we can book a hotel? Pong Chan says, no, I don't have any, your father didn't leave any money for me, we'll have to sleep in the mountains today. Yu Gang says, what nonsense are you talking about? Father left you to serve me and you don't have any money, where will we stay? Pong Chan says, please excuse me, but I think we're going to find a good place, it seems someone is coming. Just then, some people come from the front. Pong Chan says, it seems our sleeping arrangements have been made. The Green Forest gang members are standing in front. Their captain says, how dare you come into the Green Forest gang's territory and create a ruckus? Who are you? What are you doing here? Don't even think of leaving alive. They all load their arrows. Yu Gang thinks these all seem to be elite soldiers of the Green Forest gang. I've heard they rob and kill everyone who passes by. I have to speak to them politely. If Pong Chan starts speaking, we'll both die. But at that moment, Pong Chan shouts, stop your nonsense. How dare you raise your voices against us? Do you even know who's standing in front of you? His aura frightens everyone. Yu Gang says, Pong Chan, you idiot, what are you doing? They'll attack even if they're afraid and they'll attack even if they're not. He says, please let me talk, we'll apologize to them, say we apologize. But the captain of the Green Forest gang says, do you think this is a joke? You've just entered our territory and are shouting at us. Attack, kill them both, all the arrows shoot. The arrows rapidly advance towards them. Pong Chan says, young master, now it's my turn to teach these guys a lesson for daring to attack you. He swings his sword and delivers a powerful strike. The captain panics and exclaims, this is no average person, he's a very powerful martial arts master. They consider running away, but Pong Chan reaches out and twists the captain's neck back. Yu Gang shouts, what are you doing? You can't kill people like this. How many will you kill? Pong Chan says, no, my lord, he's alive. This is a special technique. He remains alive even after his neck is twisted. He will take us to his Green Forest main house where we can spend the night. Yu Gang thinks, I think I've encountered a mental case. The next scene reveals the Green Forest gang's base, a large building. Pong Chan kicks the door open. Inside, a girl sits and two guards stand guard. Pong Chan says, we've arrived, but this place is very dirty. Our cult had better horse tethers than this. Anyway, we have to spend the night. Yu Gang says, what are you doing? We have to stay here. He says, yes, my lord, please forgive us. The guards say, look at their audacity, they broke into the stronghold. Yu Gang says, please forgive us. We came at night out of compulsion. But then the girl wakes up. Yu Gang is astonished to see her, she's very beautiful. Yu Gang thinks this girl must be a hostage, she's probably been kidnapped, I have to save her. He tells Pong Chan in a voice transmission, we have to save this girl. Pong Chan says, yes, my lord. But then the girl says, the night is beautiful. But who are you bastards? What are you doing here? Yu Gang thinks she's the owner of the stronghold herself. Just then Pong Chan, sword drawn, rushes to attack him. She throws two ring weapons. Pong Chan cuts one off, the other swings back at him, but Pong Chan jumps up, catches it with his sword and throws it back at her. The ring shatters the wall. The girl angrily exclaims, you bastards, you destroyed our building. Pong Chan puts his hand on her head and says, that's enough. The girl says, do you think you can kill me easily? Look ahead. Pong Chan looks ahead. There are several of his men standing with swords on Yu Gang's neck.